Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna and I'm a little bit spooky and I am alive. I am back. I am feeling better. I feel like a human again. We got the Rona over here. We kicked off the new year with the COVIDs and we're pretty sick and not feeling great for about 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks to feel like a human fully again. And here I am, almost my birthday, finally climbing out of the hole. This is the first time I've done makeup since Christmas Day because I got sick right after Christmas. First time like really doing skincare, anything, so it just feels really good to sit down and do this. And I just wanted to do a coffee and makeup, chit chat, get ready with me type of situation. We drink some coffee, do a little makeup, play with some new stuff, talk about what we want to accomplish in 2022 and how 2021 was, the ups and downs, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to use some new makeup from e.l.f. that I picked up and a couple of new hair products I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to use some favorites from Charlotte Tilbury as well. If that interests you, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know how 2021 treated you and how was your 2022, how did your new year get started. Did you get COVID? I think we all did. Basically, most of us did. I'm still a little funny sounding, I think, and a little congested, but I'm all better. Let me know down below, and without further ado, let's get into this makeup, hang out, chit chat, drink some coffee together, and just play, have a good time, feel pretty again. And let's just get back into the swing of life. Alright, onto the video. I've got my coffee. I'm just drinking black coffee today apparently because that's what I'm in the mood to drink. My hair is air drying currently. I've just put a bit of some mousse, air dry mousse in it from Kristen S. And so far it's pretty nice feeling. It's very soft. It doesn't feel like I have like junk in my hair, which is really nice. Let me show you. Actually, it's on clearance, so I'll probably discontinue it, but it is this from Kristen S. It is the Sea Salt Air Dry Mousse. Wave encouraging, texture building, non-sticky, time saving, light hold business, and it's quite nice so far. So yeah, that's what is currently hanging out in my hair. I have moisturized already with my Lord Jones whole plant formula acid mantle repair. Just my skin felt like it needed some really intense loving, and this is a fantastic moisturizer. Ooh. Yeah, if you are having some dry skin, some irritated, winter chapped, unhappy skin, that will sort it out. I have been really chapped around my nose because we had the Rona and lots of sniffles. My skin feels great. And man, my skin was not looking good for a minute there. Like I was looking pretty sick. So what we're doing today is drinking some coffee. We're going to talk about what happened in 2021, like kind of a recap thing, how that year was. We're going to talk about what we want to see in 2022 from ourselves, you know, just kind of some little bit of goals. I don't like to really try to manifest anything because I set myself up for failure, I feel like, when I do that. But yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about that kind of stuff. We're going to play with some new makeup and just hang out, have some coffee together, because that's what I feel like doing today. I've also already primed my eyes and put my brows on, obviously. So I'm going to play with my Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette, Smoky Eyes Off Forever. I love this palette. I wanted to reach for it every single day since I got it, so I want to create a look with it. We're going to go into the happy eyes a little bit here, possibly a little bit over here. I really like the happy eyes quadrant though. It's quite pretty. Yeah, I'm going to do a look kind of with this, maybe bounce around a little bit. I don't know. I just want to create something pretty, and I want to use an e.l.f. putty blush I picked up the other day in the shade. Oh, this is the one that doesn't have a shade written on it, but I will put it on the screen. What it is a beautiful orangey kind of color. I think it'll look really nice with these eye colors. And I also have Tan Lines putty bronzer that I want to test out, and a new lippy from Maybelline here. This is one of their ultimates, and this is in more auburn. So I think I'm gonna have a nice warm rusty look going. I know it's January and not the time of year for a rusty look, but that's what I want to do. And we'll also use a bit of the Nudegasm face palette because, again, another product I'm in love with. So yeah, let's just dive on in here and create a look and spend some time together. Get me a fluffy brush to start things out. And we go first into that kind of matte cream shade right here. Gotta hit around the brow bone just a bit. I'm gonna start out by asking you guys, how was your 2021? Like, what was it like for you? Was it okay? Was it not such a bad year? Was it better than 2020? Was it worse? Let me know. Personally for me, again, it was one of those years with a lot of up and down. And just a lot. Like, it was just a lot. Like, gosh, freaking chill year, you know? Too much stuff. That's how I felt about 2020. It wasn't like the worst year in the world to me. Like, it wasn't my worst year, but it was a stressful year and just was a lot. And that's the way 2021 was as well. It was just nonstop bullshit. That's what it felt like. Just one thing after the other. And, you know, of just something. And there were some very extreme ups and downs. Like, something great would happen and then something horrible would happen. Like, it was just a very emotionally draining year. My dad beat colon cancer this year, which was amazing. And got through COVID with no issues. He had his heart stopped on him twice this year. Got that sorted out. Like, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And then we lost our aunt. That was something that was really hard, losing her, and has been hard throughout this holiday season as well. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this kind of just neutral brown just to do the transition a little bit with. Start to get a little bit of a shadowiness. But that was something that was really, really challenging, especially during the holidays. But my little cousin, her daughter, had a baby this year, and he is absolutely beautiful and perfect and in amazing health. So perfect. Just, he was a miracle. And it was just things like that, like really dramatic highs and lows. I had to get advanced mammogram. I had to do genetic testing and check for cancer and all kinds of stuff on myself because I have weird boobs that are lumpy and bumpy. That was facing like my biggest fear this past year was that. Literally my biggest fear is the mammogram machine. And yeah, had to do that and had to have not just like a simple one, but a advanced one because family history and there are things in there that need to get investigated. I have a hard time talking about it because it's, I try not to get emotional. That's a really hard subject for me to talk about. And yeah, had to do that. Turned out everything was fine, but it was a very, very scary few months in between there, leading up to all that, and getting the courage to even go to the doctor over it. And just, it was a lot. And I also ended up getting back on some antidepressants, which really made a massive change in my health this year, mental health. Definitely was one of the best decisions I made. I'm going to jump over into this warm reddish brown shade now. Finally getting the courage to go to the doctor for my mental health was a big step for me this year. And getting that sorted out was huge and made a big difference for me. As far as just my day-to-day life, it improved tenfold. And then, you know, getting the all clear from an oncologist, it was amazing. So it's been just stuff like that, just very up and down, right? I quit smoking last year, towards the end of the year. That was something I had previously struggled with on and off for a very long time. Like, that was one of those things that's just been one of the biggest challenges. Was I would quit for a while, pick it back up, quit for a while, pick it back up. And I feel like I got kind of a second chance this year, and that I need to take care of myself because I feel like I got lucky. So quitting was really easy this time. Very easy. And I think, of course, being on the antidepressant helped with that and helped me be able to face his big fears this year and deal with the holidays. Because, I don't know, when my aunt died, it was very hard. And definitely fell into a pretty big depression hole. A lot of really bad anxiety problems with that, to where I was just panicky constantly, and all that has gotten under control. And that's what this year was mostly behind the scenes. I didn't talk about too terribly much because I don't want to dwell on subjects like that, but it was about getting my head together because things were getting too dark. But I think there's a lot to be thankful for within 2021 for myself personally. Some like really good things, happened. And it's, I think, changed my focus a little bit in life. I don't know, just definitely some perspectives possibly have changed. A little bit of a perspective change, I think, over the last couple of years, really, of just prioritizing things better and thinking about what is important, what you truly care about. And that's something I want to really work on in 2022, is keeping my mental health in check and doing what's good for me and just really focusing more on health. And I don't mean like dieting or anything like that. I mean just truly being healthy and feeling good. That is my main goal of this coming year, is just to take care of myself. And because I feel like I've been given a second chance and I need to put it to good use, I'm still building up that one dark reddish brown and really try to stay consistent. Consistency is something that I thrive on. Like when I'm consistent with what I do and having a routine, I'm very productive. And that is something that I really want to work on and be better at planning things out. I do really well when I just sit down and write things out. So it's something I want to work on, and putting my planner to good use. I think a lot of people say that every single year. I'm definitely one of those people, but I usually do. And just this last year, I was awful at the planner because it was giving me anxiety. I couldn't think about planning more than a week out without having a panic attack because I thought I would be dead or something, It was dark up here. So, yeah, I think I want to get into using my planner and enjoying it again because I truly love using a planner. I'm somebody who thrives on being productive and getting things done. It's just a Capricorn thing. I know we don't want to encourage this hustle culture or whatever. And I don't like that type of culture. I'm not about I do this to earn money and hustle and work. No. It's more I just like to accomplish tasks. It makes me feel good to get things done. And something I really enjoy doing is creating content, filming and editing videos is something I like to do, and I like makeup, and I like to sit here and talk about makeup. And if it turns into something more, that's awesome, but I still not super worried about making income here, anything like that. It's just I want to be consistent with my content and plan it out better because I have done that in the past and I loved it. And I think it was very rewarding, and I actually feel like I saw an improvement in the numbers, even though I don't really care that much about them. It was nice to see a little bit of confirmation that you're doing something right, That's what it was. It was really nice to have that kind of feeling like you're on the right track with something. And yeah, that's what I want to chase this year and work on, is just doing my best. That's what I want to do. I don't want to beat myself up over not staying on a specific schedule. I had a really hard time with that this year, of like really kicking my own ass over not. I'm taking this shimmer shade right here, over messing up my sleep schedule or just things like that, and just really was hard on myself this last year. And I feel like I let things like get to an overwhelming point to where I just would almost shut down and not get anything done because I was overwhelmed. And I want to just try to be a little bit better at managing life. I don't mean that in some grand scheme. I mean that as in I just want to have my laundry done. A very small scale. I just want to set small attainable goals for myself and accomplish them and feel good. I just want my house to feel clean and organized. I want to have my videos on a nice schedule. I want to feel productive and like I'm getting things done, and because that makes me feel good. But yeah, that's what I want to work on. All around, just improving on the things that I want to do and just do a better job at it and do my best and not beat myself up about it if it doesn't feel like I'm accomplishing every little thing. I want to just let myself breathe, but be a little more organized at the same time and manage things a little better, manage my household better. I'm taking that darkest brown, by the way, and just putting that on this outer corner, adding some depth in. So yeah, that is the goal. Nothing like super concrete. Just want to do better. Just want to be a better person. Be proud of myself. Be someone I'm proud of. Does that make sense? Just want to feel good. Be happy. Happiness and health. That is my priorities. And so far, this year has not gotten off to the best start. We got COVID right before, I think a couple of days before New Year's. We got tested positive and we're very, very sick all throughout the last 2 weeks. This is the January 12th, I believe, now. Oh, shit. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 35. And I'm kind of making this like my new year. Because it's a big number. It's like 35. And I gave myself a good 2-week recovery there. Being sick. Didn't want to take off that limbo week in between Christmas and New Year's. But I ended up having to. Because sick. And this week we're kind of focusing on getting things back to how I like them. Try to get our sleep schedule a little bit sorted out, a little bit healthier, because I have been on an insane sleep schedule to where it's like not even a day schedule or night schedule. It's just sporadic sick sleeping schedule, and now I'm like kind of all over the place with it. I got up like at 10 o'clock tonight and had breakfast at Whataburger at 1 in the morning. So that's the state of my life right now. And I feel like I'm living in the polar night in like the North Pole. Because I haven't seen daylight. Okay, I'm taking this brighter shade in the Happy Eyes. Oh, how appropriate. Like Happy Eyes. Because sometimes I want to be happy. Or I'm going to use this bright kind of golden shade. I'm going to put that on the center of the lid. Just right in the middle for a bit of a glow. Very nice. I do love this palette so much. And I'm a bit rambly today with this. But I have a lot I want to talk about. And I had some thoughts I want to get together. And to me, it's easier, honestly, if I just sit down and stream of consciousness, let it go, let it flow out of me, than trying to put my thoughts together before I sit down. For the most part. Like, I know what I want to talk about. But if I try to script myself, it doesn't work. And it feels very unnatural to me. I don't like the way the content comes out when I try to do stuff like that or give myself like an outline. Taking a little bit more of that darker reddish rust color on the inner corner there and just blending that in. So to me, this is very cathartic, a good way to kind of get my thoughts together and I just edit out too much rambling and make it cohesive and edit in post. But for the most part, this is, you're truly just hearing my stream of consciousness. I'm just kind of editing out a lot of ums and ahs and blank that, like, thinking. That's usually any little cuts you see. That's all that is. Or me stopping to drink coffee. But okay. Alright, that's the eyeshadow mostly done. I think that come out really nice. I love this palette. I am now on just a Charlotte Tilbury stan. I just want her products and no one else's, apparently. I'm just going to go ahead and whiz through the face really quickly and show you what products I'm using, because I think I've been filming like way too long already, so yeah. And go ahead and comment and let me know what are some things that you want to work on in the coming year. Like just some little goals you have for yourself. Small things. It doesn't have to be anything deep or important or major. Like one of mine is just to like really just use my planner more. Like small things. Small things. Try out this putty bronzer in Tan Lines. I feel like it's gonna be a little too warm for me. I mean, it looks nice in the thing. We'll see how it looks on the skin. I'm gonna apply it with a kind of dense foundation brush type of thing here. I feel like this would probably be more of a product that I would enjoy on those like no makeup or like lighter makeup days, I feel like. Taking it up nicely on the brush and knocking it off in the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna put it on like I normally do. And obviously I went ahead and did my lower lash line. My eyes are watering now. That's fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna apply this where I normally. I'm gonna pop on my bronzer and see how it goes. Oh, well yeah, that looks actually quite nice. I've heard these were patchy. I don't know. I've not set the perimeter of my face, just the inner part, but that doesn't look patchy to me. That looks nice. Yeah, I think that's a pretty bronze. It's a nice warm, very kind of, you know, good bronzer shade. I like the formula. Okay, that does build up. I think I just put on way too much suddenly. A little bit around the forehead here. But yeah, I think this is alright. It's quite nice. It's blending on really, really nicely. Very easy to use. Like I did over apply just a bit. But yeah, I think that looks really good otherwise. Let's go with the Nudegasm. I do want to take a little bit of the Sculpt shade in here and just kind of deepen up a bit of the contour region. Just want to add a little more oomph and sculptiness to the face. I feel like looking a little bronzy. I want to look healthy. I haven't put makeup on in like 3 weeks. I haven't put makeup on since Christmas Day. I need to feel pretty again. That's basically my goal today, is just to feel nice and feel healthy and not feel sickly looking. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my highlighter. I know this is gonna not give the most accurate impression of that blush, but I like to do the highlighter first. So a little bit of that one. Oh yeah, I still want to do a little blending around the eyes. Do you have any makeup goals for the coming year? Like, are you gonna go on like a no buy, low buy? Do you want to do like Project Pan, anything like that? Let me know. Like, what are your kind of goals? I kind of am working loosely with like a Project Pan concept here. I've got some stuff that I do want to use up, and I am on a very, not necessarily like I guess a low buy, but a very curated buy, if that makes sense. Like, I'm only gonna buy things that I truly really would want. I'm not buying everything just because it's new. I want to invest maybe more into like something like a Charlotte Tilbury palette over a Wet n Wild palette, if you know what I mean. Like, I want to be a little bit more discerning with what I bring into my collection. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to buy drugstore stuff. It's only going to be like drugstore stuff that I truly want. Like these e.l.f. putty blushes. I enjoy them. Blend a little bit out here with some bronzer just to get that looking the way that I like it. Where is my big old blending brush? Here it is. Clean this off. I'm going to take some of that Super Sculpt, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Super Sculpt, number 4 in this palette. And I'm going to take that right out here. I'm going to use that to kind of make everything look blended and all cohesive. But yeah, I want to buy like less makeup, but more makeup I appreciate more. I think I've talked about that a little bit throughout this year, trying to get more into that and just be very thoughtful about what I purchase. All right, let's take some of this blush now. Again, I'm going to knock off on the back of my hand so I don't get too much. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, yep. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I mean, I already knew I liked the formula of these, but I do like this shade. Nice. Looks good with the eyes. But yeah, and I want to use up some of my makeup that I have and pan it and like finish it up completely and declutter it. Because I have some stuff that's like almost empty and I want to use up before it goes bad. So let me know if you would like a dedicated video to like those items where we can talk about them. Like I'm not going to measure or weigh anything. Like I don't have the bandwidth for that. But I'll talk about and show you the products that I want to use up this year. And maybe at the end of the year we can do like a update and see if I did use them up, or you know, just they'll be within in an empties video throughout the year, something like that. Let me know what you think below on that subject. Okay, I'm gonna take just a teensy bit. I love the way that blush looks, by the way. That is perfect. I love that kind of color. Take just a touch of the Orgasm shade, like this one right here, this glowy blush topper, because I feel like that would look really pretty with this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I mean, here I am over here using e.l.f. and Charlotte Tilbury together, but if a product's good, a product's good. I don't care the price point. I just want to buy makeup though that makes me happy, and I don't care if it's popular or like trending on TikTok or whatever. I just want to be very thoughtful about what I pick up and what I try out and review. I don't want to be one of those channels that just reviews shit to review it. So I'm going to put on some mascara and touch up my brows, and I'll be right back. Alright, brows have been touched up. I have, oop, what is that? kind of zhuzhed my hair a little bit. I showed you the sea salts kind of mousse I put in it. Okay, so I've brushed it out now that it's dry, and then went in with this texture spray from DP Hue. I was sent this the other day and just tried it out today, and I love it. It gave me beautiful volume and definitely good texture through my hair, and a little bit of hold, but it doesn't feel gross. It doesn't feel too stiff. It smells lovely. Like it has just a beautiful salon kind of almost cologne scent to it. Very nice. Very, I wouldn't necessarily call it unisex, but it's a very nice fragrance that I think anyone could enjoy and use. I like it a lot. I really like the smell of it. But yeah, I think my hair looks really good. Really good. Because this is not blow dried or anything. Cool. Because I like to kind of catfish with the hair because my hair's so fried. But if I can make it look like it's not fried, hell yeah. Okay. I feel like I need to powder a little bit in my T-zone with some actual setting powder. So I'm going to take a little bit of my number 7. Got a little shiny like right here. I don't like to be shiny right there in the chin. Kind of mouth region. Cool. Okay. So for lips, I'm going to line them real quick. I think I'm just going to use Walk of No Shame because it's right here and I think it'll work. I don't know. Maybe I want to use, I'm going to just use my clear lip liner, or lip primer rather, from Bite. I think that'll do the job. I'm going to get the concealer off my lips first, or foundation off my lips rather. I never even said what I'm getting ready for today. Nothing. Not a damn thing. I just want to look cute. Just want to feel like myself. Aside from my husband going to get a COVID test today, like that's it. Woohoo. You go get another one just to get cleared for work. But that's my exciting day. I think I'm just going to do a declutter in here, organize, and then work on the computer the rest of the day. So anyway, let's go ahead and do the lipstick here. This is More Auburn from Maybelline Ultimate. They're just called like Ultimate. I have one of these. I think I have More Truffle. Fell in love with the formula. And I hadn't really seen them a whole lot in store until recently. And then they brought out some new shades. And Walgreens had like a whole display of them. So I got really excited. So I got this one and also got more Mocha. I'm going to use it another day. So let's go in with this one. I feel like this color would just be beautiful with this eye look. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to do this in a far away mirror like I can see what I'm doing. I love that shade. That's most perfect brick red Auburn, truly Auburn shade. You know what lip liner would go great with this is Auburn from MAC, but I don't know where it is. That's like my favorite lip liner. I know it's in here somewhere, or one of my favorite lip liners. It's floating around here somewhere. I just can't find it and don't want to sit forever digging for it. So anyway, put some jewelry on so we give it a little more finish here. I got some new pieces from Target. Look at these. How cute are these? I want to put these on. And I want to put one of the necklaces on that I got. A New Day, I think, might be my favorite brand from Target. Might be. It is. I like everything that they tend to come out with, just about. And I like Wild Fable a lot, too. I used to like Universal Thread, but I find them a little boring. Those are so cute. And they're so comfortable. They're so lightweight. Hell yeah. Oh, I love them. I love hoops, especially like textured hoops. And ones that are a little bit cute, like this. I'm all over them. That's another thing that I do want to kind of keep up in 2022 is just picking up earrings. I want to see some cute ones. I like earrings. I just, I don't know. Hadn't bought them for a while and then got into a little bit of a kick buying them, especially from Target. I love the Target New Day ones. So that's something I want to kind of continue. Is just picking up one little piece of jewelry here and there. You know, it may sound like it's expensive. These were $7, so nice. Okay, I also have these 2 necklaces. These are from Sugar Fix by Bauble Bar. These were $16.99 for 2. So it's a nice deal for 2 necklaces, right? It's a very kind of thick herringbone, and then we get like this, oh my gosh, safety pin style necklace. And I'm just gonna put on the herringbone for today. Oh. Another thing, would you guys be interested in seeing how I plan out content, like videos and stuff? I could definitely include that like in a vlog or something. I think that would be a nice thing to have in a vlog. Really, really cute. I like that a lot. Alright, guys. I think this is our look complete. And I actually feel so good and put together and pretty, which is something I've needed to feel for since Christmas. Like I said, it's like the 12th today, and I first time putting on makeup and probably like the third time doing skincare. First time like styling my hair, anything since being sick. So it feels nice to sit down and do this and film again and be vlogging again and back to doing the things that I love to do. I think that is all for today. Let me know down below things that you're working on in the new year. Like I said, I have very small goals. I just want to be doing my skincare routine. Stick to routines. That's what I want to work on. Being in a routine. Getting things done. Feeling accomplished. That's what I want. I want to feel accomplished, but don't be hard on myself. And just try to be a little more chill. Honestly, I have no chill. Like Donna was talking about the other day. She said I was kind of, like aloof and just very calm and secretly anal retentive. You have no idea. To the point that I drive myself insane. To that it gets to the point where it's just crippling and I get nothing done, right? So I want to be a little easier on myself, embrace that calm and aloofness a little more, but also make myself feel good by getting things done. And it can be small tasks, like I said, like doing the laundry, just putting a load on to wash, getting the dishes done. Small, attainable, easy tasks that sometimes feel insurmountable depending on mental health. But yeah, I want to work on just having a healthy mind and a healthy body this year. That's the goal. I want to reduce pain all around and not blow this kind of second chance I think I've been given, if that makes sense, you guys. And I want to enjoy my planner. The planner is a weird source of anxiety that I don't think I've really talked about, but anyway. Oh, and a quick little recap on products we used today. The lipstick, obviously, I love it. Beautiful formula, very long wearing. These are great. The Maybelline Ultimates, that's probably one of the best lipsticks they've come out with. And they've done some really nice lipstick. Like, Maybelline does great lip products. This has to be one of the best ones. The Putty Blush in this warm orangey shade. Freaking gorgeous. I love it. The Putty Bronzer I think is very nice. I enjoyed it as well. I don't feel like it was patchy or too stiff or anything like that. Really enjoyed it. I think it looks really quite nice on the skin. A little bit warm, but nice. I'm definitely going to be liking that a lot in the summer, I think, in the warmer months. But let me know down below about your goals, things you want to work on and improve in your life. How did 2021 treat you? Let me know that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Stay spooky. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.